So, Sammy, I came to talk to you a little bit about Nurse Family Partnership because your clinic had said that they'd spoken to you and you thought it might be something you'd like to know more about.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, congratulations, you're pregnant how many months?
4 months.
4 months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So tell me how you're feeling.
I'm a little nervous and kind of overwhelmed. I don't really know what to expect, and I don't have that much support, so I'm interested to hear what you guys can help me with.
Let me just start by giving you a little information here. I'm going to share some things about our program, and then you can stop me if you have any questions, okay?
Okay.
So the first thing I always like to say is this program is unique. There may be other home visitation programs, but this program gives you a nurse to visit in the home with you for your entire pregnancy, through infancy and toddlerhood. So you stay with us for about 2.5 years. So the hallmark of our program is that you must be a volunteer. You cannot be mandated to be in this program. You have to want to be here. So it's voluntary. It's for first-time pregnant moms. Is this your first child?
Yes.
Yes. And are you less than 7 months? Because you have to be less than 28 weeks.
Yeah,
So
4
you
months.
are. Mm-hmm. Okay. And one of the things that I like to say is whatever we talk about is confidential. And I actually have a form to go over because we have to comply with the agency's policy and the state policy that everything remains confidential and private. And they call that HIPAA. And so what I want you to know is that whatever we talk about is private. We do collect some data, but the data that we collect is going to be put together and viewed as all the women in the program. And we collect that data to improve our program. That's what evidence-based practice is all about. If we see things are not going so well, we'll say, what's been going on there? How many women are breastfeeding? Or how many women decide to go back to school? And so we'll calculate it that way. We won't say, Sammy's doing such and such.
Okay.
Do you understand? And so you have a right to know anything you want to know about your information, and I will share that with you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So our visits run visit number 1 to visit number 4, the time that we're getting to know each other. We will meet every week. Visit number 5 till the baby comes is every other week, because by then we kind of get in the rhythm of how the visits go. You'll get to start doing a lot of things with me regarding education and telling me how you're feeling and all that. That's what's necessary at that point. So when the baby comes, all the way to visit number 6, I come every week. And the reason for that, and I'm circling that, is because that is the postpartum period. You'll hear nurses refer to that. It's after the baby comes. It's a time for you and your baby to bond. It's a good time for you to establish breastfeeding if that's what you're going to do. So I want to make sure I come to take your blood pressure, come to make sure everything's going all right for you, weigh the baby and things like that. So we see each other every week. The visits are about an hour to an hour and a half. Sometimes they go to 2 hours, but normally it's between an hour to an hour and a half. So now visit number 7, all the way to the baby is 20 months. We come every other week. Okay? When the baby turns 21 to 24 months, by then you're ready to kick me out the door, so we come monthly. Because by then you know what you're doing. We're just trying to see what's working out, what resources you may need, but you're ready to move on by then. You're done with me by then. Okay, so at 2 years, when your baby turns 2 years old, you graduate from our program.
Wow.
That seems like a lot of visits.
So what if I have to try and find a job, and I don't know when I could fit this kind of thing into my schedule.
And I know that it seems like it's a lot of visits. It's very intense. We really see each other for a long time. It depends on the nurse, and I could tell you that for me, if you are going back to work, I will definitely be able to visit with you after work. So if you get home at 5, I can come after 5 to see you. Or if it's better for you that I come on the weekend, I can do that as well. So it's up to you and your nurse, and being that I'm your nurse, I'll work with you to see what works best for you.
Okay, that sounds good.
Do you have any other questions about our visits here?
What kind of things do I get out of it, or my baby, or what are we going to learn? What do we get from the program?
So what it is, we're not giving you anything except what you need. So if you say to me, Maddie, I need more information on how to bathe the baby, or where to go for resources to go to work, or anything that is important to you, that's how I tailor what we're going to do. So my whole point is to help you find your heart's desire. And so in that, you get out of that. You get whatever you want. It's not that I'm going to bring you things. It's that you're going to get a lot of information on being pregnant, what to do with your baby, how your baby's growing every 2 weeks. Every 2 months. We're going to do an assessment to see if your baby's on track with his development or her development. And if the baby wasn't, let's say, on track, we as nurses will do an intervention, something to help the baby get back on track. And if that's still not enough, we do a referral to an early intervention program. And we support you through that process. So it's things like that that would be of benefit, I think. And also how you can teach your child reading to the baby, maybe if you've never had a library card, we help you get that. So things like that. And we help you know more about your community and what resources are out there.
Sounds good.
So-
And what about family? Can I have family there?
Absolutely. The visits are between us, but if you want to have the father of the baby there, you can. If you want to have your mom there, you can. Sometimes we do lessons and they're fun. They almost look like games to someone else, but it's to help with the baby's development. And so if you want your partner to be there, or you want grandma to be there, she's welcome to come. It's whoever you want to be there.
Okay. And everything's private too, you said?
Definitely, it's confidential, and we do sign a consent form so that you can be in the program. So let's say another agency wants to ask me questions about you, you have to sign a release form that says you're allowed to exchange information with that other program.
Okay.
Also, my mom's from another country and she doesn't speak English, and she doesn't really do things the way that people do here. And when she found out I was pregnant, she was really upset. So I'm kind of worried that if I have a program like this and someone coming into the house all the time,
And I don't want to have something that's going to make her feel more distrustful of me and of everything that's happening.
Okay. So what I can say about that is that I too have my own culture and my own beliefs, right? And I know how it feels and wanting to be respected as well. So I'm going to try to be as sensitive to your need in that. And also I'm hoping that you'll teach me something about your culture so that I pick up some things that will show that I'm respectful, because that my intention is to be respectful. So here's what we could do, and I've done it in the past, it's worked, but we'll see if it can work for you. I can come and meet with you and your mom, let her get to know me and what this is all about. I'll give you one of our brochures, and you guys can talk about it, and I can probably make her feel a little more comfortable by letting her know that whatever we talk about is confidential. If you're willing, that she be at the visit so she can see what the visits are like. And usually it's about taking care of the baby, bathing the baby, taking a temp, and grandmas usually love that. So she can see that my whole purpose for coming is to facilitate you taking on that mother role. And it's not what people are envisioning that it's going to be, that everyone's going to find out about. It's between us.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can share that with your mom as well.
Yeah, I think I'd like that.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my number down here. It's Madeline Cruz, but you can call me Maddie.
Okay.
And this is my number. So review this. I'll leave the brochure with you, and give me a call And if I don't hear from you, let's say I'll try to contact you the middle of next week or something, and we'll take it from there.
Okay, thank you.
All right then.